fire and saving grace, but only ashes touched my face. Their mercy choked, their words betrayed, a bleeding soul in silk displayed. They said, repent, your debt is paid, but I'm still drowning in their shade. Chains of salvation forged in fear. You call it hope, but pain is here. You pray for me, but I won't kneel. Truth should burn, not softly here. Break these hymns, rewrite the song. Faith is dead if doubt feels wrong. No heaven waits, no demon calls, just echoes in cathedral halls. Chains of salvation forged in fear. You call it hope, but pain is here. You pray for me, but I won't kneel. Your holy war won't make me feel. Smoke in the sky, no sun to rise. Just shattered screams and children's cries. Steel and fire, man-made tombs. Cities turn to dust and ruins. We built our throne on blood and gold. Now reap the end that we foretold. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows. Only silence. are stained with sin, digging graves we're buried in. Oil-stained hands and hollow vows, no future left to save us now. We crowned ourselves as gods on earth, but killed the womb that gave us blood. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows, only silence, where the and no returns. Whispers echo in these halls, dreams like writing on the walls. I drank the fire, I bled the light, but still I lost the will to fight. twisted, justice blurred. Court of lies behind closed doors, feeding power to the whores. Blind verdict, the scales are fake. You pay in blood for their mistake. Tied and judged with rusted chains. Your silence fuels their greedy gains. Empty laws and bought out kings. Pull your strings with legal strings. A black robe god with poison tongue. Write your fate before it's sung. Blood verdict, no defense, no appeal, just consequence. You scream, they smile, the gavel slams. They drink your life with bloody hands. Tempo shift. Tempo shift. Tempo shift. Blind verdict, the end is near. Your voice erased, your mind unclear. Beneath the mask, the tyrants grant you lose, and they still win. Born where smoke replaces air, where mercy dies and no one cares. Eyes were open from the flame. No God to curse, no one to name. Flesh and fear forges one. No escape from what's begun. In ash, I breathe fire. Feel the hate. Climb higher. Steel and blood beneath my skin. I was made to never bend. that whisper wounds still cry, but I'm too numb to ask why. I've drowned in echoes I call truth, buried deep since shattered youth. Ashes of me, scattered wide, blown by the storm I kept inside. I'm fading slow, can feel the flame, but still I stand without a They told me silence makes me strong, but silence made the pain live long. I claw through shadows in my mind, just to lose what I can find. If I still breathe, then there's a spark somewhere beyond this endless dark. Ashes of me, scattered wide, blown by the storm I kept inside. I'm fading slow, can feel the flame, but still I stand without a name. Will I be more than all my pain? Can I be whole and rise again? The fire's low but never gone. I'll crawl through dust to find my dawn. Ashes of me still remain, carried by blood, washed in rain. From shattered soul, a new will grows, a voice returns, a fire shows.
Ginarminan Nano kembali masuk. Satu nada minor merlang dengan cello latar belakang Venainan.
won't ever bring her back. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of long faded days. The mirror shows a younger me, still chained to what will never be. I scream, but all the clocks just stare and whisper truths I cannot bear. I beg for sleep, but dreams rewind to every fault I left behind. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the the prey.